And thank you again for Amy for returning, and our four of four. It's exciting. We've gotten amazing feedback from everybody, so that's been nice as well. And thank you again to everybody for returning. And those of us, looks like there might be a few new names again this week. And let's see. Thank you to Amy Rutledge. Oh. Hello, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. Wonderful.
Thank you to Amy for hosting again as well, and leading everybody through what everybody is raving about as far as a nice relaxing meditation.
Oh.
And tonight is self-visualization, correct?
Yeah, it's a creative visualization.
Visualization.
Kind of realizing, discovering your dreams and desires for your life.
Yeah. All right. And then again, at the end of the meditation, we're gonna open up for questions. And if anybody has any questions for Amy, we'll be able to open that up. You can either put them in the chat, or I can unmute you and you can speak directly to Amy. I'm going to give it about another minute before we officially start. It looks like there's a couple more people still coming on, and then we'll go from there. Did you have anything you wanted to start off with, Amy? Or
yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Brenna. Thank you for Barbara for setting this up, and for Krista, and to everyone at the Nevins Library. And just, this has been such a joy and pleasure, and I just feel really honored that I was able to come on and serve the community in this way. So I just want to thank you and for having me. I'm just really grateful.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure. Yeah, and you let me know whenever you want to get started.
Okay. Let's start right about 7:05. I think that's a nice little safe point.
Yeah, great. And I love that you have these recorded so that people can practice, especially the one we're doing tonight. Yeah. It's kind of important to be practicing it on a regular, well, they all are, but this one especially, I think, gets better and better with practice. So it's cool that you offer that to everyone to be able to replay that again and again. It's really awesome.
All right. Thank you again. And just a reminder, it looks like more people have added on, so we are recording tonight. And I'm going to turn it over to Amy now. And enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, I know I say this all the time, but I'm just really honored and grateful that I get to guide you all on this practice today. For today's practice, this is a practice that I absolutely love. It's so exciting for me, and I'm very excited to be able to share it with all of you. This is a creative visualization in realizing your goals in life. So realizing what your heart desires is, and then actually taking inspired action to achieve your goals. So basically, what's really cool and fascinating about this is the subconscious mind doesn't know whether something's real or vividly imagined. It simply responds to your programming. So research and scientists have proven that creative visualization is one of the fastest ways to reprogram your subconscious beliefs and to reach your goals faster. So we basically have this like built-in superpower. It's phenomenal. It's remarkable. And so I've used this just to give you an idea. I've used this type of visualization. So we're going to basically pick one goal, and I will guide you to creatively visualize what it will feel like with all of your senses, 360 degrees around you, as if you had already achieved your goal. And doing this attracts back that to us. So like whatever we focus our attention on, we attract back to we attract back into our lives, excuse me. And so I'm an actor as well. I'm an artist. And so I've used this type of technique, although I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. I was running. And every time I would run, I was preparing for a play. I would visualize what it was that I had wanted, what I'd been dreaming of since I really had been 3 years old. And I would imagine it with all my senses. And then I noticed miraculous things started showing up in my life. I did this every day. And, I think that year I did 5 plays. I booked a feature film. I did a couple of short films, one in which I won the Best Actress Award on 2 different occasions for. And that was the year I was in a play and we won first place for the play festival. I was featured in the Huffington Post. I mean, and I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but I just want you to know where I'm coming from with this practice and that to prove that it actually really works. It really does. I wasn't doing anything different. I wasn't doing anything else except for doing this type of meditation. And so it's very exciting for me to be able to teach you all and share it with you. Now, if you're new to meditation and creative visualization, just know it is a practice. So the more you do it, the easier that it gets. So try not to get discouraged. We want to really meet ourselves with this sense of loving kindness, compassion, and care to whatever shows up for us in our practice and in our, day-to-day lives. And you might get glimpses at first. You might, some people imagine the smells better or the sights or the sensations or feelings. And so you might get little glimpses here and there, and that's okay. Again, like I said, it's like planting seeds. The more you do it, the easier that it gets. And so for this practice, you want to pick one goal, and this could be anything. This could be anything from as simple as, wanting to learn a new skill, maybe taking that dance class you've always wanted to, but have always been kind of holding yourself back from. Maybe you want to write a book, or maybe you want to live on a beach somewhere in another country, or, call in maybe a partnership, whatever it is. There's nothing too little, there's nothing too big, but I do encourage you to dream big. Nothing is out of our reach. Nothing is impossible. No, everything is possible. And if we can, there's this quote that I'm kind of blanking on right now who says it, and I feel bad. Maybe it's Walt Disney. If we can believe it, we can achieve it. So we can believe it with all of our being, with all of our senses, we can achieve it. Okay, so just take a moment to get settled in. And like Brenna said, we'll have time at the end for questions and answers. So take a moment to get settled to a comfortable position. You can lay down. You maybe grab your favorite blanket or a fluffy pillow. If you want to sit in a chair, maybe having your feet flat on the ground so you feel grounded. If you sit cross-legged, maybe having a cushion or maybe even a yoga block under your sit bones, just so your hips are a little bit higher than your legs. This is just better in keeping a neutral alignment. And wherever you are, wherever you're situated, making sure to have a straight spine. So maybe even starting out with just a couple. I like to start out with a couple shoulder rolls up and down. Maybe rolling the head gently side to side. And just taking a moment to settle in now. And just knowing that whatever comes up for you in this practice is absolutely perfect. If you'd like to close your eyes, please feel free. If you'd like your eyes open, just make sure to have a soft gaze about a foot in front of you, just so you're not distracted. And just taking a moment now to really free yourself of any thoughts, any worries, concerns. Just allowing them to gently drift away. And just reminding yourself that it is safe to let the thoughts go just for now. I'm going to ring the sound of the sound bowl, which will signify the beginning of our practice together. And just follow the sound to its natural end. Let's begin to slow down the breath altogether. So if this feels comfortable, maybe placing one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. Just taking a moment to connect with your body, feel your body breathing. And beginning to take a nice, great big deep breath in, filling up slowly, gently, slowing down, lengthening the breath. Exhaling slowly, gently as you release. Relax and let go. And again, filling up slowly, sweetly. Exhaling as you surrender, release, let go. And then again, filling up with gratitude for this life-giving oxygen that we have an unlimited supply of, and what truly a blessing and miracle that is. Exhaling as you relax, you release, let go. Let's take one more nice last deep breath in all together, letting this be the biggest breath of the day. Exhaling slowly, gently, relaxing, letting go. And you can release your hands, returning the breath to its natural rhythm. Let's just begin to relax the body in a very mindful and compassionate way. So maybe relaxing the forehead muscles, relaxing the brow bone and the space in between the brows, relaxing the mouth. So maybe releasing the tongue to the bottom of the mouth, maybe gently parting the lips, releasing the jaw, the belly, both legs. And just scanning your body one last time just to see if there's any residual tension. And if there is, just gently invite your body to relax. Just reminding yourself that it is safe to let go. I invite you now to think of one goal that you would like to achieve. And this could be maybe something you've been wanting for a very long time, or maybe a newer goal. Perhaps it's maybe to move, maybe learning a new skill, like a new language or instrument, or learning a new art form. Or maybe publishing your own book or becoming a famous musician, anything really, I invite you to dream big, that nothing is impossible, nothing is out of reach. And it is your birthright as a human being to live a beautiful, fulfilled life exactly as you want it. So I'd like you to imagine now that 1 year has already passed. So it is now February 24th, 2022. And you have already achieved your goal. So you're right in the middle of living all of your dreams. So just noticing, where does this put you? Noticing, where are you? Maybe you're at a podium giving a big talk or a meeting. Maybe you're strolling to the bank holding a bunch of money and checks that you've earned. Maybe you're on an island beach somewhere in nature. So just noticing, where does this dream put you? Are you on a stage surrounded by an audience? And let's begin to notice with all of our senses. So noticing 360 degrees around you. What can you see around you? So noticing all of the colors, all of the people that are there, all of the shapes and objects. What do you see around you? Maybe there's family members and friends congratulating you. Maybe there's a huge audience applauding for you. Maybe you see nature or wildlife. And then noticing what you're wearing, having achieved this goal. What colors are you wearing? What's the quality of your clothes look like? And now I invite you to notice, what can you hear? Maybe you hear a round of applause, or maybe your favorite song. Maybe someone's telling you how proud of you they are or how happy they are to have you. Maybe you hear the birds in the distance or waves crashing on the sand. What can you hear, having already achieved your goal? Then noticing the smells. What can you smell around you? Is there fresh air? Do you smell your most favorite meal or dessert being specially prepared for you? Maybe you're wearing your favorite scent or smelling your favorite flowers. What can you smell? Noticing the tastes that you can taste. So maybe you taste the delicious food that has just been offered to you. Maybe a coffee or tea before a talk or a meeting. Maybe a mint or gum for a big performance or presentation. What can you taste? And now noticing, what can you feel or touch? So really feeling the temperature of the air on different parts of your skin. Maybe you feel the warmth of the sun on your face, or a soft breeze on your cheek. Feeling the ground beneath you, supporting you, holding you up. Maybe you can feel hot sand underneath your body. Or maybe you're standing on a stage, just feeling that ground supporting you. Feeling your clothes, the quality of the different fabrics on the different parts of your body. Maybe you're holding a bunch of stacks of money or checks. Or maybe an award. What can you feel or touch? And then bring to mind, who was the first person you told when you achieved your goals? So imagine that you were telling this person just how excited and proud and happy you are because you already did it. And then just imagine their facial expressions, their smile. Imagine they're telling you how happy they are, how proud of and excited they are for you. Just taking one more moment to really enjoy all of the sights, the smells, the tastes, what you can feel and touch. If you can feel any emotions associated with having this dream, maybe you feel excited, happy, proud, courageous, magnificent. And just noticing everywhere you look, there is fun and joy, happiness, connection, creativity. And just knowing that the secret to getting what you want is coming back here to this place whenever you want. And just taking a moment to really honor and thank yourself for taking this time for self-care, for peace. Thank yourself for getting you this far. And I'll begin to ring the sound of the sound bowl, which will signify the end of our practice together. And you can gently introduce some gentle movement to the body, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, taking a stretch overhead. Maybe giving yourself a high five or a hug. And just follow the sound to a natural end, and you can simply slowly open your eyes. And thank you so much for meditating with me today. I'm so honored and grateful to be your guide. Welcome back. And the key to this is to be practicing this on a daily basis. And also maybe writing on a sticky note as if your goal has already been achieved. So you can write it down, I am so happy that I have, or that I did, or whatever it is that you want to achieve, as if it's already happened. And have it somewhere you can see when you first wake up in the morning. And before you do anything else, before you go to your phone, before you check your emails, any of that, just take a moment to visualize in the way that we did with all of our senses, even if it's just for 30 seconds. I promise you that's worth it. And then seeing this on a daily basis and doing this on a daily basis will help you give you the confidence in taking inspired action and towards actually achieving your goals. So maybe just setting like one small little action step for the week or for the month even, be easy on yourself. But thank you so much. We have about 5 minutes. So does anyone have any questions or anything they'd like to share? Oh, and also I forgot to add, this is also something I really like to say after I'm done with my meditation or my prayer, however you want to, do it. You can say it's this or something even better. So it's this goal or something even better. So not putting any sort of limitation on how it will show up in your life and releasing that control over how you're going to get it and needing to know how, when, or why. It's this or something even better. And just trusting that just by doing this exercise, what you get back, you will attract back to yourself in maybe miraculous ways you haven't even thought of. So. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, man.
Just to let everybody know, we are going to stop the recording, but we are going to allow everyone to stay on for questions. So thank you again to Amy.
Thank you. Thank you.